Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Background Noise episode 194, and we got a bunch of cool people. So many people. Yet again, like exactly like last week, we slightly changed the standards of like who's allowed to be in the podcast, and now Kyle can be on now.
You have to have a token Canadian.
Yeah,
Last week was too many Americans, and it's not worth
it
it.
was. We were 100% American last week, and it was just weird.
Yeah, it's
It
bullshit.
was we haven't been 100% American over like I'm gonna say like 30 weeks before then.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was a little uncomfortable. I really felt like we were supposed to like hate other countries and think we're better than them. It was weird. It was just a weird mindset. But you know.
But it was worth it because I got back it. So it's
Yeah, but we got Kyle back, so it's fine. Yeah. Chris isn't here. Chris is at homecoming with his sister.
I don't even know if that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's at some kind of event have related to do with some kind of schooling with his sister.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
he took his sister to an event that may or may not have dancing in it.
And or alcohol.
And alcohol. You know, I'm not here to judge. Not here to judge.
But I am.
But Kyle's here, so Kyle, go ahead.
That's fucking weird.
No, but like I think we think Chris is just driving his sister because he has a cool car now. Yeah, Chris has a nice car. It goes choo choo, as they like to say.
It does do the choo-choos.
Yeah, it does.
But it's really nice fake hood scoop. That's on crooked.
Wait, is it actually that crooked?
It's on crooked and it's
Oh,
not that
no.
nice.
That's unfortunate.
And it's fake. It's not even like a real.
It's not really.
It's just a plastic thing.
Was that something the previous owner put on it, or
Yep.
that'll do it? That'll do it. But yeah, no, he has a nice charger. He's gonna ute it at some point. And you don't know what to ute something is? Look it up. Like I didn't really know what uting something was until I met Chris. So that'll explain it. Steve was really against the uting idea when he saw pictures of it. He just was like, I don't understand. Well, it's like you chop off that half of the car, and then you put like almost like a pickup bed on it. And
Yeah, it's essentially a Ranger bed that he's throwing on it.
It's a car pickup.
Yeah.
It's like having pickup, but it's a car. It's like the opposite of like the Chevy SSR that came out like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking of that too. Yeah.
It's the opposite of it, right? Like, because the Chevy SSR, like I remember they came with like the bed caps on them, so like I never saw one without a bed cap on it. I'm not even convinced that there's a bed in them.
It's very small.
Yeah.
He's essentially he's El Caminoing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Better
like,
word.
The El Camino. Like, I mean, most people know what El Camino is, at least.
That's why I wanted to use that.
Yeah. It's a cool. El Caminos are cool, so he's just gonna make like a Charger El Camino if you wanna think of it like that. He'll call it the El Chargero.
Oh, so me and my brother went to Canadian Tire like last night.
Yeah.
And like he just wanted like some fucking plastic recovery shit, whatever. And I noticed that there was little badges that you could get that were ponies for if you bought a Mustang. That were stickers, and I'm like, I want to buy one of these and just shove it on Chris's car when he's not looking.
Oh no! You'd be so upset.
It would be so funny.
Oh,
Mustango.
So Kyle, did I tell you about the license plate I saw recently?
What to say?
So it was a Camaro, and it like on the license plate was literally by pony.
Nice.
As soon as I saw it, I just start laughing because I'm like, wow.
I saw a bit that said Black Betty on it.
Oh, that's good too.
License plate.
Yeah. I don't know. Car humor, it can be funny sometimes. It's like, I don't know why. It's just like the audacity to put your license plate as by pony. It's just like, that's so funny to me. So whoever you are out there with the by pony license plate, that's pretty funny. Because you totally watch his show. Yeah, guarantee he doesn't or does watch it. Those are really the only two options. Yeah, alright, good talk. hey Kyle, could you roll your D20 real fast?
Okay. I'll roll 5 of them, and I'm gonna make you pick a color.
Make me pick a what?
Yep, pick a color.
Okay.
You choose black, blue, purple, blue and silver, or blue and teal.
Purple.
Purple? It's a 3.
Alright, so you have a plus 18 modifier in this one. So you actually rolled a 21. So I've been watching Critical Role. I'm gonna talk about Critical Role even before introducing people. Yeah,
Please
gonna do that.
I fucking love it.
I love Critical Role,
caught
dude.
Up, by the way.
Dude, I can't wait till I'm that far caught up.
Including last week's.
Yeah, I'm on episode 6. Not that far yet, but it's so long. Like,
I've only watched like 105 episodes more than you. It's fine.
Yeah, it's just like they're so long, but like they're so great. They're amazing. I'm at like this is like the first time they have like all 8 people, and
Oh yeah, because Ashley doesn't show up a lot.
yeah, she didn't show up. Then Scanlon wasn't there the one week.
I hate whenever Sam's not there. It's so shitty when he's not there.
I know, like I didn't really like that episode when he wasn't there because he's so funny.
It doesn't happen a lot though. Like he is there like almost always.
Okay, cool. I think though, if I have to be honest, my favorite might be Liam.
He's easily my second favorite.
Yeah, because I do like him because he's a rogue. I'll admit it.
Yep.
He's an assassin rogue, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
And his voice is just so cool.
He's also multi-classed 1 into Hunter and like a bunch into Paladin now, but
Ooh.
not yet for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like, dude, it's hard not to love Grog.
Yeah, Travis is fucking fantastic.
Grog is so great.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, actually, I do like him more than Liam. I like Travis more than Liam because Liam can like go off on a fucking tangent and he'll do it way too often,
Yeah,
and it starts to get to me. Like,
yeah, no, I understand that. Yeah.
like yeah, once in a while I get it, but I mean, like, fuck off, no one cares anymore. Like, you talk about it for like fucking half an hour every episode for like the last 10 episodes. No one gives a shit anymore. Like,
Once I get there, I'll probably be like, yeah, okay, I see what Kyle was saying. I love all the characters. So I'm sad though to learn that like when you said that Tiberius won't be around forever.
fuck Tibbs.
I liked him. I like him a lot.
I like his character, but the guy.
I don't know
can't
anything
remember
about the
his name
guy.
Anymore. He never fucking pays attention.
Oh.
It's worse than Britta. I mean, Keyleth. I mean, Marisha. So I call Marisha. Me and my brother call Marisha, aka Keyleth, aka the druid lady.
Yeah.
But that's dating Matt, or engaged to Matt.
Wait, she's engaged to Matt?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
We call her Britta because she just fucks everything up all the time. So goddamn stupid.
Wait, the one that does
like,
Keyleth is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Britta.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Was this like a thing the entire time?
Yeah.
Okay. Like from the
He
beginning.
joined that group because they were dating.
Yeah, because I watched one of the episodes had like an hour and a half long Q&A afterwards,
Yeah.
and like that they never mentioned that they were dating or anything.
They probably never asked.
Damn. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But that's pretty funny actually. You know, I like I don't know, I like all the characters. Percy's pretty cool too. But like I'm like your
He gets
character.
annoying earlier than Liam does.
He does what?
He gets annoying earlier than Liam does,
does
then he
he?
backs off again. And it's nice. Like once you realize it's not all about him anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which is fine because it's like it's for his story that he kind of gets all weird, and it's like whatever because it's for your like storyline. So it's
that makes sense. So, and then it's hard not to love Scanlan because he's a beautiful boy.
fantastic.
He's a beautiful man.
How do you want to do this? I want to shoot lightning, but out of my penis.
I love that, like, early on, like all his character wants to do is like make out with Pike.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up. Like,
He's like, I just like shot those guys off of like that tower with like thunder.
Yeah.
Make out with me. It's now or never. It's so romantic up here, and then she just shuts him down.
It's under Craghammer, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like the Dwarven City or whatever, and then they're like underground.
Hold up, it's
Underdark.
It's the episode's called "Breaching the Ember Hold."
Yep.
Yeah. They're with Clarota still.
Yeah,
I love Clarota.
Clarota's fantastic. Yeah.
Dude, like Matthew Mercer's voice for Clarota is just amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. It helps that they're all voice actors, so.
Yep, it definitely does.
So, like, it really works out well that Matthew Mercer is such a talented voice actor, so he can do, like, different voices for everything.
Yep.
My favorite character is Matthew Mercer.
Oh my god, did you watch that thing I showed? I linked? It's like the animation is it's literally just like a 1 minute clip of something that happened like off story.
No, I don't think I did.
Oh my god, it was hilarious.
Yeah, I'll have to. What did you put that in the group chat or?
Yeah.
Okay, just tell me after podcast. I'll watch it. I forgot about
I'm
it.
a golden god. Splat.
Oh, I need to see this now.
Right there, man.
Yeah. All right. You know, I could talk about Critical Role all day, but just a quick intro. So we having a back-to-back 3-person podcast. You know, this week we have myself, we have Kyle. Hi, Kyle.
Hi.
And we have Nathan.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, it's Nathan, the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend. He is Nathan.
It's Jillian.
Slightly contorted. Often stargazing. He is Twisted Zodiac.
He's not Nathan Jillian.
No, not Nathan Fillion. No.
What about Nathan Dowell? He's the only one I know in real life.
Yeah, like, no, Kyle, he's not the guy you know in real life.
He was older than me.
No, yes, definitely not. Nathan is not older than you.
No, you're definitely older than me, Nathan.
Totally.
I'm totally not
like maturity-wise, maybe.
Wow. Fair.
You're like, hey man, if that wasn't fair, I'd be pretty upset right now. Oh man. But yeah. You know, we got back-to-back 3-people podcasts. You know, we're rocking the 3-person shows. Last week it was Nick, Nathan, and I. Now it's Kyle, Nathan, and I. Let's go. Look at them. Keep on.
Keep swapping the third person.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, see, like, what happens if Chris, like, comes back and he's like, hey, I'm here. It's like, oh, we have a 3-person quota now. Then he'd be like, but I'm pumped, and I'd be like, yeah, okay, come on. He's always pumped.
Boy.
Yeah, he just is. I mean, if he wasn't, he would die, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, so he kind of needs to be pumped, like.
I made the same joke with the other Chris.
Yeah. Oh, because other Chris also has diabetes, though, right?
Also diabetes and pumped.
Yeah, like, what are the odds? Like, you run into a second Chris, also a diabetic. Just at your work, right?
Yep.
You have 2 diabetic Chris's.
Well, it's already in the lab. He sat for us. He sits out in the corner now or some shit.
Okay. But yeah, it's just so funny that it's like, wait a second, there's two. Next thing you're gonna tell me is there's a second guy, and he says, "Kyle, I'm butt." You know.
Well, there's another
backwards.
Kyle R at our work.
Wait, really?
Yeah. So yeah,
This is scary.
first name Kyle, last name Preston R, and it's kind of long. And then so it's funny.
There's multiple.
Yep. She's like, so when I first met him, he's like, "Fuck you." I'm like, "What?" Like, I'm still laughing.
It's-
You make lunches difficult because the lunch orders come in and just usually are like first name and then like initial will come on. But like he works mornings anyway, so he's like gone at noon.
Okay. So you're not actually there at the same time, but
Well, I mean, I
Well-
won't anymore. He'll be coming in when I leave.
yes, because you're doing like
8 to 4
PM
a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not fun at all.
I mean, that's apparently my first choice.
Oh.
I don't remember. It was 10 weeks ago.
Well, because doesn't that one you guys were saying that one pays more, right?
Yeah, because you get an extra like 15%.
Yeah. And are you just like in that slot like forever?
No, I like there's another like trainee group coming in. Like as soon as we hit the floor, like they're already doing interviews, kind of thing. So we can just be like, "Hey, I don't want this anymore," and then
You can
they'll
swap
us
to
up
like
with one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool at least because that could be bad.
Like if I really didn't like it, I could get it by like November.
Okay, that's not that bad. Yeah, there's like what days do you get
No,
off?
that's way too fast. Not November. It'd be
Because it's
December,
September.
January.
Okay. Yeah.
It'd be
What time do you no what time? What days do you get off working there?
we guess we got Fridays off and Saturdays off and Sunday mornings.
You have Sunday morning off? Oh, because when you
Yeah,
work
like
then
we
that
have to go
8
Sunday
p.m.
night. Yeah.
Okay. Right, because yeah, if you
And we
start
leave Friday morning at 4 a.m.
Oh, okay. So what do you just go home and sleep and then like wake up and do stuff?
That's gonna be the plan.
Yeah.
Go to bed at like probably 5. Wake up around like noon, 1, 2, somewhere around there.
Yeah. Anyway, sounds cool.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a good old time. You know, you and Chris working together. Are you guys
Tail
still
pack.
side by side?
Oh yeah.
Side by side. That's amazing.
We had to put our cubicles beside each other too. It was great.
Were you like allowed to, or did they just do it?
No, they did it by themselves. We didn't even ask. We didn't know anything. They just assigned us computers and cubes that were beside each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
They finally gave us our second monitors too.
Wait, you got second monitors too?
Well, yeah. Like, who the fuck works with only one monitor?
Fair. I have
Yeah.
2 monitors.
Right?
Yeah, it's
I have
like...
a second monitor.
Woohoo.
Yeah, they finally gave us those, and I was like, okay, now when do we get our working headsets? And they're like, you should have them already. I'm like, yeah, we should, but we don't. So, like, got time on that?
It's like,
Nothing.
you gonna help us out with this shit? And,
Yeah. So I don't know what we're supposed to do on Monday with our working headsets, if we don't have them yet.
It's like this shit
Big
don't
chats,
work.
I guess? Fuck, I don't know. Like, it's gonna be real weird.
It's like we
I
can
don't want-
only type to you, I'm sorry.
Like, I mean, no, we have the physical phones, but that's... Okay, so, like, I'm not holding a phone to my fucking head, trying to listen to these people, and then trying to type up shit at the same time. And, like,
That's
look
not
around
fun.
for shit and try to think. Like, this is not gonna... Like, you know?
Pat, you kind of need a headset.
Yeah. I need 2 monitors, I need 2 hands.
That makes sense. You know, I'm gonna roll for the first topic of the night.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 10, which
I got
is...
12, fuck you.
Well, Kyle, it's my role anyway.
Fine.
So, what are some simple gestures that make you smile? By that, I mean, like, okay.
Like gestures as in like things or
Yeah,
gestures
anything
in,
like that.
actions.
Actions work, like things people may do. Like for me, like when I pull over to let someone like go in the opposite direction and they wave, that makes me really happy. Just like courtesy, like a courtesy wave.
Oh,
for
see, because
thank
why do
you.
that? They're supposed to go because I only do that if it's the right of way. So whenever they wave me on, I'm like, you fucking idiot, you're wasting both of our time.
But for I don't know, cause like my street, at some points like it's hard to fit two vehicles like both ways.
Yeah,
So
no.
like you'll have
But
to
I mean,
move
like,
over.
But if you move over, then you probably moved over because it's like they got there first, right?
Yeah, most of the time. Or it just makes more sense that I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, like me letting them go and then them being like, thank you. And I'm like,
I
yay!
mean, like them stopping too and then being like, no, you go. And I'm like, fuck it.
No, like not that. No. Yeah, that's annoying. But no, just like a solid thank you. Or like, cause,
Okay.
you know, like at college, people walk in, like you'll walk in and be someone right behind you, you hold the door open for them and they say thank you. I'm like, you're welcome. Yeah, thank you for saying thank you. I just like when people say thank you. I think that just makes me
You need to
smile.
move here.
I need to
Andrew
go
just
to
be
Canada.
overloaded.
I
Yeah.
just love it. It's like everyone says thank you. Coming from like America, where this is a lot of people just don't say thank you for things. Like, I don't know if you did this, Kyle. Like, okay,
I say thank you to fucking drive-through people. I don't give a fuck.
I do too.
Like 3 times too.
I say thank you way too much. Just I'm gonna be honest with you when it comes to like people. Like I'll be like, thank you, have a nice day. Thanks again, bye.
Yeah.
But this is a little like off from like thank yous. Did you ever like when you're leaving like a lecture say like have a nice day, professor?
If they were looking, then yes.
Okay, I always say have a nice day, professor, or if it's like the last class for the weekend, have a nice weekend, professor. I just
I'll
do
usually
that
use their
every
name.
class. Well,
Like,
sometimes I
depends on
don't
the person,
actually.
right? Because like if it was Brent, like a hardware prof,
Yeah.
like have a good weekend, Brent. Like you know what I mean? Like, if he wasn't like stormed by like fucking 20 kids asking questions.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, there's sometimes where I don't because it's like you're talking to someone, I'm not gonna bother. But
Yeah.
yeah. No, I don't have any professors that are like call me by my first name. Like I don't have any of those.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah.
Yeah. My the Amazon dot that's in the room over for me is talking right now, and there's no one in that room.
That's good.
That's good. Not terrifying at all.
It's so scary when that thing just goes off because I'll just be in here and then it's just like just starts talking.
It's
I'm
spooky
like,
5 me. Just fucking ghosts all over the place. It's fine. It's totally fine.
My older brother messed with my mom with his. I think it's one of the dots,
yeah.
and he texted my mom and was like, "Hey, can you get something out of my room, please?" Because he wasn't at home, or like he needed her to do something
Yeah.
in his room. And she was like, "Okay." So she walks into his room, and then he turns his dot on, like he turns it on from his phone, and
Yeah.
it starts talking, and it made her jump.
I mean, if I walked into anyone's room and I heard talking, I would probably jump too.
The people are in there, and they're supposed to be.
Okay, no. I see what you did there.
Yep.
Makes a lot of sense, honestly. But no, yeah, no. It's
Hi,
just...
Hydro. I mean, what?
What do you? It's like, wait, what? The light's on. There was lots of noise coming from this room. That's like so all the time. As like a kid, even now, sometimes like I'll like because I live upstairs and like my parents like their bedroom, everything's downstairs. So I'll go downstairs. I will walk across and go to my parents' room and talk to my mom about something, and she'll still jump. Like she didn't hear me. I'm like, how? Like I'm not like I'm not like really stealthy walking around. Like I make a little bit of noise when I come downstairs, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I don't understand how you don't hear me.
I have to apparently intentionally make my footsteps heavier because like I freak people out too much just by walking out and be like, "Hi."
You're like, "Ah."
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is weird because I'm not a small boy.
No, like, I don't get it. Like, I'm not a small boy either, and I sneak up on people all the time. And it's like, I don't... What, you didn't hear me? What do you... Okay. I'll make more noise next time.
Like at work, I kind of got old work. I kind of got it because even though I was wearing steel toes, there was machines running.
No, that makes sense.
So it's
yeah.
like there's like a steady like white noise in the background. Like it wasn't loud, but I mean,
Yeah.
and that would happen all the time there. But like fucking hell.
It's
The steel toes on tile. This is not quiet. I'm sorry.
It's like, I don't understand how I'm sneaking up on you right now.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the topic. What are some simple gestures that make you guys smile? It's gotta be something.
Other people smiling.
Oh, okay. That's good. I like that. Because a smile
Also,
gets a smile.
if it's genuine.
Yeah, well, obviously, like a real smile, not a fake smile.
Yeah, fuck fake ones.
Fake smiles are just upsetting, because it's like, well, yeah, I want to smile back, but I know that ain't real, so I don't know what to do.
Yep.
What about you, Nathan? Any simple gestures that make you smile?
Nothing in particular.
What about the alpaca?
Whenever
Alpaca
people
did make
do a
me
nice
smile.
gesture, you know,
Yeah, nice little
like,
thing.
hey, thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, no, Kyle, the alpaca made me smile, so... Because I actually went out with Mark and Jacob for a little bit last night, and I opened that while talking to them, and they just start laughing. And they're like, what the fuck, why are you laughing so much? I'm like, because Kyle has an alpaca, and he's watching Critical Role with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also got Mark to start Critical Role, by the way.
Nice.
So I'm spreading the love. It's a great show. 10 out of 10.
Also, while we're back here, quick thing.
Yeah.
Nathan, if you want to DM, I have the PDF of the adventure that I was gonna do. Whatever. You just wanted to do that.
I have
But yeah,
no clue
anyway.
what that means. I'm like completely scatterbrained right now.
It's fine.
Because for one, I have no clue any of the lingo for the D&D. Not that you've used very much in that sentence, but like
'Cause you don't.
85% of my brain power is going to playing Divinity Original Sin 2 right now.
Fair.
Okay.
Alright, hey Kyle.
Hi.
Could you roll for topic?
10.
You have advantage on that roll?
Okay. 5.
Okay, I meant disadvantage for going to 5.
So I'm pretty sure it was disadvantage because...
Yeah, it's like, alright, we're going to disadvantage now. Alright, so what are some long overdue video game sequels? Half-Life 3!
Portal 3.
Left 4 Dead 3. Anything that Valve made, basically.
Yeah, Counter-Strike 3.
Yep, a new Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
What else? Bioshock 3.
Oh, there already was that.
No, it's Bioshock Infinite.
I have that, though.
Yeah, but it's not Bioshock 3, it's
We want
Bioshock
to go
Infinite.
back to Rapture instead of being in the sky
Exactly.
Dota 3.
and drinking weird bottles that then manipulate your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Bioshock
great.
Infinite in a nutshell, to be honest. It's pretty accurate.
Weird balls out of it.
It's like, I drink weird bottles, and, like, it gives me powers, and, yeah.
Yeah, alcohol.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Just
already
one...
fucking
metaphor.
Elder Scrolls game.
Okay.
That's just long overdue.
Yeah.
They've been rolling fucking Skyrim for way too long.
Yeah. Didn't they... Don't they
Like,
have,
what,
like, an
2009 or
online
some
game?
shit?
Elder
ESO.
Scrolls
ESO.
Online.
Yeah.
Is that technically a new one?
Weird bad things.
I say it sucked dick. It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't great.
It was really bad at first.
Like,
Oh yeah.
I played like either the alpha. I think I played the alpha for it, and it was bad.
I got it
It
as soon as
was
it came
quite
out,
the
and
flop.
I didn't hate it. I was playing a lot of WoW at the time.
Hmm.
I played some Guild Wars too, and I hated that shit. And it was better than Guild Wars 2. 100%. But people like Guild Wars 2 better for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nick is huge into Guild Wars too. I know Steve likes Guild Wars too, but I couldn't
I think
really
more
get
than
into it.
To do for Guild Wars, that's why. But like the game felt better than that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm just not really that much into that genre of games. Like, I've never really gotten into one very much.
MMOs, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, because like I honestly don't want to put forward all the effort that goes into grinding and shit.
Yeah, it's a huge time commitment, and not just for playing, for also like looking up all the shit.
Mm.
It's just so much work.
Yeah, I tried playing a game called WildStar more recently because like towards the end of the summer, like a bunch of people wanted to play it. Yeah, and I like it was fun for like a day.
Yep.
And then like I was like, I'm good. The reason I liked it is because my character had like a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to be in space and be a gunslinger, but you also cast spells. You're a spell slinger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun. But I just got bored of it really fast, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I played it on multiple occasions, like a while back. I had more fun with it my more recent attempt,
Okay.
but I've never gotten extremely far in the game.
Yeah. I didn't get far in either, because I kind of was just like, I think the second day of playing it, I just slowly closed it without telling anyone else who was playing, and just let them continue for a while until they realized it wasn't there. I'm like, I'm good.
That's fair.
Because I did the same thing with the Guild Wars 2, to be honest. I tried.
It wasn't fun.
Worse for me.
I don't know. There's like 5 buttons, and you're like, okay. And you swap weapons, and you're like, oh, there's 5 more buttons, yay.
I
Like,
didn't like it because like we all play. You know, something that upsets me is I come up with like good names for characters and that shit. Like we were like leaf people, and I used the name HydroxideAnt.
I love it. Okay.
I remember it one.
Forget that race.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. But like they're like leaf people or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they were like Aryans, I think, maybe.
Spriggan just keeps jumping to my head because fucking yeah.
And in one game, I don't remember what game it was. I made an orc character.
That sounds like World of Warcraft.
No, it wasn't World of Warcraft. It might have been Skyrim. I think it was Skyrim actually.
That's not even an MMO.
No, I know. I just realized that now. Yeah, but in Skyrim, I made the name HydroxideAnt.
Hydrork.
Yep.
Good one.
Yeah, I just come up with like it has to be a name like that for anything I do.
That's fair.
I forget what I was in WildStar. I came up with some sort of stupid name that was like really close to mine again, but
I'm always Wrecker, it's fine.
yeah.
It can be spelled in 1,000 different ways. It doesn't even matter.
Oh man. Yeah, it's a good time. But
One thing I will say about WildStar is it had some very cool classes. Like the classes were very unique. None of them were like very like cliche or anything. Like the closest thing in that game to like another class from like say WoW was the warrior, and even then the warrior felt so different.
yeah, like there was engineers and stuff.
Yeah.
I played an engineer. I liked it.
Oh, you weren't even playing a spellslinger, you were playing an engineer.
Yeah. Yeah, I just realized that.
He said gun, and I was like, oh,
I know he had a gun though.
Yeah, no, yeah, the engineer gets like a shotgun.
Yeah.
The spell slinger gets the dual wield pistols.
That's it. Yeah, it was definitely a shotgun, and I just put
Yeah.
the shotgun in things' faces. And,
I probably do the spell slinger thingy because that reminds me of an anime that I liked, where he shot spells out of guns.
What anime is that?
The irregular Magic High or something like
Okay.
that.
Sounds interesting for sure.
It was actually really good.
Yeah.
The title's garbage, but the anime was good.
Yeah. So when I was playing WildStar, everyone would be like, "Wait, where do you go?" I'd be like, "I'm following the arrow," because like you could do a thing and it'll just point where you need to go next.
Yeah, close stopper.
Yeah. So I would just keep following that.
They used to be an add-on for a while, and then they built it in.
Yeah. And then like everyone was like, "You don't have to always follow that," but like it tells me to.
It tells me to.
I'm doing my job. I need to follow the arrow. So I just would follow the arrow, like, forever. Because we played for, like, quite a few hours, I think. Like, especially, like, the first night, maybe the second night we played. Yeah, I just kept following the arrow, and everyone was just confused how, like, they were losing me. I'm like, well, are you following the arrow?
Yeah.
Except, like, they, apparently you don't need to always follow the arrow. But I'm like, for me at least, like, I struggled to figure out what the hell I was supposed to do in that game without following the arrow. Like, what else there was to do. Like, I didn't see anything. I don't know.
If you want one that's more like work than play Eve.
No.
I tried doing it twice, and it's fucking math.
Nice. Is Eep the one that you can actually make, like, real life money in, though? I think there's one. That, like, someone was talking about how, like, you can...
That happened in Diablo for a while.
Maybe it was Diablo, I don't know. But, like, you can make, like, real money in it by playing it or something.
I mean, you can pay for your in-game stuff by playing it.
No, not
but
like that, but like, oh, maybe it was like that, I don't know.
you can pay for your sub with it. Currency.
Might have been
Like,
that.
you can do that with WoW now too.
Okay.
Like you could do that with Eve years ago.
Okay, that might be what I'm thinking of then. Because I honestly couldn't even tell you who told me that. I just remember hearing it once. So, could be very inaccurate. It's just something I heard one time and it just stuck in my brain.
I got up to carrier in that game. I thought I was doing pretty good.
Which game?
Eve.
Is that high?
No, I don't know.
It's like, I don't know, Kyle.
No, I had like I had a couple frigates, like little ships. I had a destroyer, which is like bigger than a frigate, and then I had a carrier, which is bigger than a destroyer. So.
Oh, there's ships.
Yeah.
Oh.
Space stuff, man.
Oh, I don't know anything
Spaceships.
about Eve.
Okay, well that's what you do. That's what Eve is.
Okay.
Eve's flying spaceships. It's got a ginormous fucking universe, like 3-dimensional and everything. Like, and by that I mean like when you look at the map is 3-dimensional because it's fucking space. So like, yeah. Like, oh, I have to go to this type system. Oh, it's close. Oh no, it's like this far up, or some shit. Like relatively.
Yeah. That reminds me of some game. Like I played. I can't remember what it was called though. I need to look like in my in Steam for a minute because we played some game that was like spaceships and stuff.
Spore.
What?
Spore.
No, it wasn't Spore. I'll find it. Maybe not as fast as I thought. Well, I really don't. Oh, it was Fractured Space, I think that's what it's called.
Oh.
I played a game called Fractured Space and I just didn't like it. It was like you fly around ships and stuff and like, Yeah, I don't remember what else there was to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Must have been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Right. Totally worth the time I put into it, and like I was just playing it the entire time, and I'm like, I don't get it. Where's the fun part? Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, all right, Nathan, I'm gonna ask you, man. Do you have your D20 on you?
I do. I've always got 2 D20s on my desk.
Perfect. Can you roll one of them and roll for topic?
Do you have 40 topics?
No.
Alright,
So he said
just
roll
rolling one.
Yeah.
That is a solid 5.
Can you roll again
We
with
just did
advantage?
5.
Advantage is 17.
There you go.
Okay. Alright, perfect. Alright, so the topic for 17 is weird smells you like. Like maybe something that's not a normal smell to like. For me, I immediately thought of like gasoline for this.
I
feel like
fucking love
everyone
gasoline,
does.
but that's normal because it's a goddamn addiction.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking.
Like, I mean,
Natives.
I know not everyone likes to smell gasoline, because I've talked to people
don't?
who doesn't. Yeah.
Oh.
But I really like to smell gasoline a little too much, I think. Like, going to a gas
Yeah.
station, I'm like, this smells fucking amazing.
That's why I worked at one for 3 years.
It's
Then
like,
you got a fucking problem.
it's like, why do you work here? I just really love sniffing gasoline.
I just like the smell. I mean, what? I mean, I needed a job when I'm in high school. That's what I meant.
But I really like the smell. But okay, maybe that one's not as weird as I thought, but okay. Do you guys have maybe a smell that like maybe not everyone would be like, yeah, no, that's not a good smell, but like you like it?
I don't know. I mean, I doubt that anyone really hates this smell, but like I like the smell of like fresh vegetables. You know, it doesn't. It's kind of like water. It doesn't quite taste/smell like anything, but you know,
Okay.
it just kind of feels fresh.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. It's like a fresh smell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like the grocery aisle, right? Like, but like the
No,
plenty
like-
fresh chops on.
Like you,
Okay.
you walk into the kitchen, someone's been like, you know, making like a salad or something. It just smells fresh.
Okay.
Smells good.
Okay, I'm with that. Yeah. Huh.
Smells metally.
What?
Depending on what they're cutting.
Okay. Because I don't really know if there's any weird smells that I like, to be honest. I was,
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought gasoline was a solid answer, but more people like gasoline than I thought.
I think a lot of people do.
Yeah, I
and
think that's just everyone.
Yeah,
Like,
alright, yeah. Everyone likes gasoline. We all
this
like
seems like a
sniffing
normal
gasoline.
thing. Yes. We all like the song "Gasoline" by Audio Slave.
That's what I'm talking about. It's a
No.
unique smell to the song.
the song's awful. Okay.
What? Rest in peace, Chris Cornell.
Voice actor?
Him?
He plays the guy in Archer. Just
That's
Chris
Oh,
Cornell?
that's Chris Armel, Kyle.
almost.
Chris Cornell. Oh my god, the guy from Archer said no. That's Chris Armel. It's not Cornell. Armel. Oh,
I thought
okay.
it's Parnell. Fuck, I don't even know.
I think it's
anymore.
Armel. Right?
What is going on?
All right, I gotta look it up.
That's what I'm doing too. I actually don't remember it. It is.
Oh, it's
Parnell.
Chris Amell. No, or is it Chris Armel? No, it's Chris Armel. Or is it Chris Amell?
Parnell. Chris Parnell.
I'm seeing an A.
February 5th, 1967. He's 50 years old. 21 Jump Street. He played Archer. He played Cyril in Archer. He was an Anchorman.
We're talking about two completely different people, Kyle, I think.
I meant Cyril from Archer.
Oh, I'm talking about Chris Amell. The guy who plays
It's like-
Arrow.
Who dat?
Oh! You guys... Oh my god.
Yeah.
Chris isn't even here.
Yeah.
Kyle was talking about Archer.
Yeah, I thought, because he is an archer.
He is an archer. Oh my god. I didn't even realize that's what his name was. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
No, it's Stephen Amell, actually. It's not even Chris.
Stephen Amell.
Yeah, it's Stephen Amell. I don't
And
know.
then his brother Robbie Amell plays Firestorm.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we
And like the DC like shows or whatever, the Firestorm shows
I
up.
thought he was black. What?
Kyle, we were
An Arrow?
completely not talking about the
And
same thing.
Arrow, he shows up in Flash, Arrow.
Yeah, I thought he was black.
I don't know.
Did I get that completely wrong? I must have fucked up there somewhere.
So Kyle, just because he has a nice tan doesn't make him black.
Well, Richard.
I have no idea who this guy is, by the way. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah. So we were on Weird
yeah,
Smells.
Stephen Amell. Fuck you, by the way.
Yeah, it's Stephen Amell, yeah. I don't know why, like, I thought of Arrow when you said Archer.
Dude, Stephen Amell. Yeah, how can you guys hate him? But he was in the Ninja Turtle movies.
Oh no, don't like say like, hey, you like him, and then he was in the Ninja Turtle movies in the same sentence.
Played Casey Jones.
Dude, that's like saying like I like. It's like trying to say that yeah, no, Megan Fox was great in the Ninja Turtles.
Sure.
Megan
Let's
Fox has never
go
been in a good
with
movie, by the way. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
For as much like hype as she had forever, like she's not been in a good movie. She was in the Transformer movies. She was in this one shitty horror movie. And then yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which yeah. Yeah, so she hasn't been in any good movies.
Thick.
Which you don't know if that's her fault. Or maybe she just doesn't pick the great movies. She's just in movies that are like remakes of things we loved as kids. So she'll probably be in like a Clifford the Big Red Dog remake soon.
Okay.
I don't know why Clifford the Big Red Dog was the first thing that popped in my head. I didn't know he was red, except they called him red.
Oh.
It's like, I think he's red. What's red? Clifford. No, like, color. Is Clifford red? I don't know. You assume he's red. Because his name is Clifford the Big Red Motherfucking Dog. People always forgot about that part of his name. The motherfucking part. Yeah.
So, I'm on Megan Fox's wiki, so I was trying to see what other movies she was in, and it was talking about, like, Transformers, she was, Michael Bay, and
Yeah.
it was like, the
She was in
24th
Jennifer's
fact
Body.
of her early
with her for
career
one
says
scene.
Fox was to star in the third installment, Transformers: Dark of the Moon, but was not included because of her statements comparing working under Director B to working for Hitler.
That's great. It's like, yeah, he's basically Hitler. What?
Oh, she was in a really good movie.
Was she?
The Dictator. Yeah, okay.
It's gonna like, I'm gonna leave you to silence.
It was a hilarious movie, thank
Just
you.
because it's funny doesn't make it a good movie, Kyle. The Dictator was the guy who did Borat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't say Borat's a good movie. I would say it was pretty funny. Yeah, it was a funny movie. Good one.
Oh, Bad Boys 6. There we go. But she was uncredited.
She was what?
Uncredited.
In what?
For being in Bad Boys 2. Yeah, in 2003. So.
Okay, I don't remember that. I didn't see the movie, but like, I don't remember anyone ever saying she was in it. But if she's uncredited, I mean, right?
Stars and Stripes bikini kid dancing under a waterfall, uncredited. That's what it says.
Oh. I mean, best acting performance. I bet she's ever.
Yep.
Oh.
Stand there under a waterfall in a bikini. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's like that's basically it. You know what's going on, EG Punk? All right. So I'm gonna say we're gonna move on. Enough Megan Fox bashing for now. Unless anyone else wants to bash Megan Fox a bit more.
Two thumbs. Okay, I'm done.
Oh, dude, like okay, no, we gotta talk about this now that you brought it up. Yeah, dude, like that's a problem. Like, just because you're a 10, like the thumbs though, like those brought it down like 5 points in my book. Maybe call it petty. Go ahead. Like, if I ever like dated Megan Fox, she'd be wearing gloves the entire time.
Just cut them off. It's fine.
Oh, that's worse, Kyle.
Is it though?
Maybe. Because now you're dating someone with no thumbs rather than toe thumbs.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Alright, so
Robot
one of us has to get in a relationship and with someone who has toe thumbs, and one of us has to get in a relationship with someone with no thumbs.
I'll do the second thing.
Okay. Okay, Nathan, you're volunteering for the first round, right?
That's completely.
I'm saving myself for marriage.
Oh man.
Didn't say you had to bang him.
I know.
You see, I didn't say I would do it because I'm the one conducting the experiment. I can't be part of it.
Yeah, you can. You have to be.
No.
Look, man, if you can find a girl around my age,
Who has toe
giant
thumbs?
thumbs or not, who is interested in me, send her my way.
Alright, deal. Yeah.
There's definitely a Craigslist for that.
Oh no.
That's when you show up to the spot and you meet a creepy guy there and he's like, "Oh, I'm her dad. I was just making sure, you weren't some creep coming to take my daughter." And he's like, "She's outside. I'll go take you to her." And you go outside and then you get kicked in the
Just
nuts and
get my
taken into
windowless
the
van
van.
here. It's probably fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yep.
Classic. Yeah, classic.
Classic.
Because like as soon as I said deal, I'm like, I feel like that'd be pretty weird. Me actively searching for someone Nathan's age and like,
Yeah.
be like, oh yeah, I'm just searching for a
That's
friend.
good idea.
That's
Watch
just
this.
that's a little weird. Yeah, just.
Yeah, you're 100% on the list, by the way.
It's like, yeah, I don't even think I can talk to them.
But it's not for me, it's for a friend. Yeah, that's what they all
They all say that. No, it's on my podcast. Go watch it. YouTube.com/HydroxideAnt.
They all say that too. What?
Wait, they do? Then how can I only have 129 subs? What the fuck? Oh, man. Yeah.
129 pedos.
I wouldn't...
Wait, no, I'm subbed. 127.
Kyle's like, wait. I'm one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's good. Classic. Yeah, I mean... If you got, like, a lot of social media attention, but then you found out it was all from pedophiles, what would you do?
I wouldn't want the social media attention in the first place, so yeah.
You'd be like, well,
profile would have been gone.
You're like
before that
deleted
even found
account.
out.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be weird. Like, why would... Yeah, I was gonna stop talking about this. This is a weird topic. Hey, let's see. How many? 1, 2, 3... Oh, is it my turn to roll?
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
I just rolled so.
Okay,
Yep.
my turn to roll for topic. Alright, we got a 19, which is
Nice.
poorly received movies that you think are good films. Like,
No, we talked about this before, and it was.
not exactly.
Oh wait! I got one.
Okay.
One. Okay. Valerian.
What was that about?
Didn't it get bad reviews?
I'm
Oh,
not
There's
sure.
this the
was
sci-fi
it
movie
Valerian
that came out long
and
ago.
the City of 1,000 Planets or whatever?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. It wasn't bad.
Let me look. Oh, Valerian, and yeah, it didn't do well on Rotten Tomatoes at least. So yeah.
It wasn't bad.
No.
I didn't expect it going in, so.
Are those the people, or at least the girl from like the Hitchhiker movies?
The guy is from. He's the Osborne kid. In the
Oh no, this is new. He was the guy. The main is like the guy from the Chronicles movie, right? Like
What?
the movie Chronicles?
Chronicles of Riddick?
No. It was the one where like the kids get like
Yeah, it was
the
Vin Diesel.
powers.
Oh, that movie!
I don't know. I didn't watch
It's the
that.
3 guys that gain like the telekinesis
Yeah.
or whatever. Oh, that movie was so
Yeah,
good.
that was called
I loved
Chronicles.
that
I'm pretty
movie.
sure.
I think so. That sounds right.
Yeah,
I didn't see it. I don't know.
and it's not the girl I was thinking of. That's is the girl? Is that
I know who the girl is.
Is that the fucking girl who played the in Suicide Squad?
I'm being it right
Oh,
now.
I can't remember her name.
Which
The Witch?
which girl in Suicide Squad? Oh. I don't know.
Kyle, is it?
IMDbing right now.
Oh, I didn't know if like you remembered from like the movie.
She is
She looks familiar.
25 years old. From Suicide Squad. Yep.
Okay, Suicide Squad. Yes, she was the doctor who turned into the witch. I can't remember the name of the witch. What was the witch?
Enchantress.
Enchantress. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, June Moon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she would whisper Enchantress, and then she
Yeah.
became Enchantress,
Yeah.
and then Enchantress took over,
Yep. And Enchantress ran away with the body.
and then Enchantress was like, "Big brother."
And then the big brother was like, "Yo, what up?" And then destroyed like a subway.
Yeah.
And then they kind of
And
just
then-
hung out for a bit, and then Suicide Squad came and fucked them up.
She's in
And
a
then-
video called
And then
There's Such
Will
Bad Blood.
Smith jumped up on that car, and he was doing that real heroic moment where he was just like moving his arm left and right, and he was just popping them.
Dude, yeah.
That was so cool when he was moving his arm left and right, and he had that really like pained expression on his face.
Yeah. Dude, Will Smith played Will Smith pretty well in that movie.
Oh
Will
yeah, I
Smith.
liked that movie.
No.
Just that scene was kind of silly.
Yeah.
And then he gets off the car and he starts talking to the soldier about like honor and stuff. Like you kill people for money.
It's like, stop, Will Smith. Like, this isn't like the
You have-
Frenchman's
you
of
have
Bel Air.
a
You don't have any
small
honor.
Little chip in your head that is strong enough to like blow up a building.
Yep.
All right, like.
Do you remember that dude who could like climb anything? Yeah, he's dead.
Oh yeah, Slipknot.
Slipknot, yeah. He got like 10 minutes of screen time, if that.
He's like, I'm getting out of here. Zip, boom, dead.
And,
Oh, well.
and dead. And like, I wonder like how he felt when like he got the role and it's like, alright, yeah, you're gonna die. What? Yeah, he...
Also, you were right. The movie was called Chronicle, and he was Andrew Detmer.
Yeah, I was right.
But he's also Harry Osborn in The Amazing Spider-Man, so...
Oh, I never saw The Amazing Spider-Man. That's why.
What?
Yeah, I never
Harry
watched that,
Osborn.
those two.
They were good, though.
Yeah, I just never got around to it. I wasn't too interested, to be honest. Like, I was,
That's because you liked the fucking...
I liked a few characters in the original trilogy. Like, I think Willem Dafoe was an amazing Green Goblin. And I think...
William Dafoe is just good in
yeah,
everything.
and then I think Alfred
Yeah.
Molina played a great Doc Ock.
Boy, he did.
Yeah, so that's
Okay,
what
so
I...
you actually like
I was-
Tobey Maguire, though.
I
No,
was,
not really. I mean,
Okay,
like...
good.
In Spider-Man 1, he wasn't that bad, I don't think. Spider-Man 3, he was god-awful. Damn it.
Actually, speaking of Alfred Molina, does anybody know what he's been up to recently?
No, I haven't heard like of him in a really long time, to be honest. He was in
a
movie
with like Russell Crowe, I think.
He played.
Like a little while ago.
I gotta look something up because I'm gonna look up his IMDb. Alfred
Molina.
IMDb.
We're all doing the same thing.
Yeah, because I remember him in something recently, but it was a very bit role. I can't remember what it was.
Dragons Race to the Edge.
Maybe I'm just
Hey Arnold.
not remembering
Here.
it right.
This is a lot of voice stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of voice acting, like
Donald Trump's Art of the
Yeah, I was looking at that too. Yeah.
Wait, he was in The Sorcerer's Apprentice?
That's you know, honestly, I think I was thinking of The Sorcerer's Apprentice when I
Oh, he's in Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
yeah, he was in Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Okay.
He was like
That was a good movie, by the way.
he was like the main bad guy, I think.
No one else watched Whiskey Tango Foxtrot? Okay.
No.
Good though.
There
He was in
was-
ESO.
He was in a movie with Bill Murray in 1997. That's kind of neat.
That's cool.
There was one movie, I don't know what it was, but there was one movie he was in where, it was somewhat recently, but like there was like the main character had like a ghost that would talk to him or something, and other people could hear the ghost, and the ghost said something about Alfred Molina, and Alfred Molina turns around and he goes up to the guy that the ghost is like following, and he's like kind of angry about what the ghost said, and he starts like slapping him in the face.
Oh, okay.
Like Alfred
Was it
Molina,
Prince of
the
Persia?
guy was saying after that scene, like on a like interview or whatever, you know, he's like, you know, Alfred Molina's got these great big hands. So that was not pleasant to be slapped around by him.
Oh man. That's great. Yeah, I
He's
don't
a
know what
monk.
movie that was, but that sounds amazing.
I'm gonna have to find it.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's not into he hasn't had like a lot of big things he's been in lately.
He was in Rango.
Oh, okay.
What character was he in Rango?
No, I have no
It's
idea.
actually a movie I was thinking about the other
He
day
was Rango.
as well.
No, he wasn't Ringo. Wasn't
It was
Ringo
Johnny
like
Depp.
Johnny Depp or something?
I
It
don't
was
fucking
Johnny
know.
Depp.
Ringo was like that lizard movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a chameleon.
Oh, Chameleon, sorry.
The
He gets-
Lizard.
Like there's like a car transporting him or whatever, and he's just kind of like a normal chameleon pet thing, and his like cage falls off of the car, and he gets stranded in the desert, and so he picks up like this
Somehow doesn't die.
country
in it.
accent.
He's in the desert for a day.
like,
He's
becomes like a
immediately
sheriff or
country
something.
accent.
Oh, I remember why I was thinking about that scene. It's because in one scene, they were like, because he was like making a bunch of like rumors and stuff that he was like this big old tough guy, and he'd like killed these like 4 brothers or whatever that were causing trouble in the town.
Yeah.
And the one person was like, or the one kid was like, "Did you really kill him?" And he was like, "I sure did, and I did it with 1 bullet too." And he's like, and they're like, "How'd you do it?" And he's like, "Well, the first bullet went through the first guy, hit the second guy, and bounced off the third guy's watch and hit the 4th guy. The 3rd guy died of a heart attack."
Oh, that's good. I like that.
It's not the exact thing, and like ricocheted off something. But
Yeah.
I
That
don't
guy died of heart attack. Oh. Oh man. Yeah. But yeah, like I'll always say it. I feel like Space Jam wasn't reviewed very well, but I love Space Jam.
Everyone loves Space Jam. It's not fair.
Dude, I've run into people before. Yeah, it has a 38% on Rotten Tomatoes. You know, what fuck you, Rotten Tomatoes. Space Jam was a great movie. As a kid who liked sports, it's freaking Buzz Bunny and Michael Jordan coming together to do a movie.
As a kid who didn't like sports, it was still great.
as a kid, it was great. It's Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny teaming up to play basketball against the Monstars. Dude, I'll never forget this movie.
So good.
It's the greatest.
Listen up, Dan Aykroyd.
That's my favorite thing. Whoa! I had no idea Dan Aykroyd was in this flick. It's Bill Murray comes like down.
Yeah.
And that was Danny DeVito too. So like.
Yeah. Oh god, what a masterpiece! Danny DeVito,
So good.
Michael Jordan, Bill Murray.
Even Larry Bird had like a decently big role in it because like he was there when they were playing golf and he disappears.
Yeah.
And then like Larry Bird's like talking to Bill Murray about him making like an NBA run like after the game. It's like, oh, you just. It's like, I could be out there, man. He's like, your time's over. It's okay. And the one dude from Seinfeld was in it, who was the, Michael Jordan's, like, personal assistant or whatever.
I can't remember his name.
I can't either.
But yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about, yeah. The big guy with glasses. He got eaten by a dinosaur in the Jurassic Park movie.
Didn't everybody?
No, Chris Pratt lived in Jurassic World.
Can't prove that.
I've seen the movie, Kyle.
Yeah, but you can't prove they lived after the movie.
Yeah, they're coming out with a second one.
Shit. Right. Maybe he's not in it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. It's a big selling point, Kyle.
Maybe he dies straight away and it's still part of the first one somehow because it's a prequel to the second movie.
It's a prequel. Yeah, he dies before the movie. Great. What storytelling? You know, this happens before the first movie. Yeah. The main character of the second movie dies in the prequel. Yeah. What? Who wrote this shit? That's like the opposite of the M. Night like Shyamalan plot twist. It just doesn't make any sense. Or no, that is an M. Night Shyamalan plot twist.
Yep. Did you watch Split?
I didn't see Split.
You know what? It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
I wanted to.
And the whole time we were like, oh, maybe like this is gonna be the twist. Maybe this is gonna be the twist. And then I'm like jokingly, maybe there is no twist, and that's the twist. And there's no fucking twist, and that was the twist.
This James McAvoy with split personality.
Yeah.
That was the twist. The twist was when he like dressed up like a woman in it. Because one of the
The real twist was that that kissing causes pregnancy.
Yep.
That was one of the things in the movie. This is like the only thing I've seen in that movie too. It's not even that I've seen it. One of the people behind me in class last year was talking about it, and apparently James McAvoy asks the girl if he can kiss her, and then she says sure, and then he kisses her, and then says you're pregnant. Yeah, like what? That's not how that works at all.
No.
Worth it. I don't know. You don't know that. You're like 15, okay?
Hey, you're wrong there, bud.
How old are you now?
How old am I now? I've been...
17? Are you 18?
Oh?
Yeah.
Overshot it, Kyle.
I overshot
think
it.
about the numbers you picked.
I picked 15, 17, and 18. Is he 16?
Yeah.
I'm pretty close to your second guess.
Yeah, it's in January. It'll be 17. Yep.
Okay. I wasn't sure, because, like, for a second I was like, wait, I think I remember Hydro saying you were 15 at one point. And then, like,
about a year ago he was 15.
Yeah. Once again, at one point. I never said my file system was good, okay?
It's just there, yeah.
And I'm like, wait, how fucked? Like, how long ago was that? Is he 17?
Dude, what it was scary, yeah, I think Chance is definitely 18. Or probably almost 19.
Chance can vote. That's terrifying.
Don't worry, his vote won't matter. None of our votes actually matter.
Yeah. It's already been proven.
Yep.
Good old electoral college.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what we actually vote.
Yeah. Which is why it's my favorite that he actually loves politics, because he thinks it matters.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I'd say it is a solid no on the mattering scale.
So that's such a dumb thing. Like, your vote isn't actually a vote. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a suggestion to your state
Yeah,
representatives.
actually.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's because they put it in place when people were too dumb to vote. And I can't tell you that
They still are.
they're not... they're smart enough to vote yet. So it's like but everyone is smarter than they were back then. Don't say everyone. Please don't say everyone, because that's
also
a no.
relative, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, not really.
Yeah, it's like, well, they know how to use technology. Well, if the people back then had this technology, yeah, they know how to use it too.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. It's like, yeah, just because, like, they can type on a computer doesn't mean they're smart. Just saying.
Half of them can't even do that.
No, I mean, you're right, though.
They click little buttons.
Yeah. I'm just picturing, like,
this
the
cookie
one
does.
finger typing. Like the...
Hey, man, that's how I used to type. It was pretty tight. Up until grade 7.
Yeah. Then the
When I
incident
got
happened.
MSN Messenger. What?
So then the incident happened, and then you started typing with both hands, like normal.
When I got MSN Messenger.
Oh.
I learned how to type with that.
Oh. You need to send
It
messages
was like,
faster.
fuck all the right type. Like, get all the right type thing, and like, that was garbage.
Oh. I remember, like, we had typing class.
Program. Yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah.
It was good. Like, the program that we used was called All the Right Type.
I don't remember what ours was or anything. No, ours was like the dumbest system ever, because we would take a test, right? And the test would erase itself as soon as it was done.
Oh.
And, like, you got points off for how many words you got wrong. So, the teacher's not watching you take the test, right?
Okay.
You're dumb if you didn't get an 100. Because, like, the teacher's not watching, right? Yeah. The actual computer doesn't, like, recognize the test. It doesn't keep the test after you're done, right? Yeah. And you insert, like, your scores into, like, a spreadsheet. Yeah.
Oh.
And you didn't get 100.
Oh. Then you're really just cheating yourself because you're not actually learning how to type better.
Oh, I'm so upset, Kyle.
Should be. You should be upset at your young self for being a dick.
Yeah, I'm not though. Everyone in the class did it.
That's right.
Yeah. It's like the few times I've done dishonest things, like when it comes to like academics, I don't regret it at all. To be honest, it's like, yeah, I kind of needed to. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do what you do. You gotta do what you gotta do. I've never done like anything really bad though. I'll say. There was once in high school where we had like a class-wide cheating session basically during a test.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So we had to substitute during the test, right? And we had football players in our class, and the substitute was one of the football coaches.
Ah.
So he was like, "Fuck it, I don't care what you guys do, but you gotta take this test today." And we took the test as a class together.
I mean, who didn't do that?
I mean, but like legitimately, we all like huddled together.
Yeah. No, like we had to do that, but like we literally just took them up with the substitute teacher.
Okay.
Like we had them read out what the questions were, and then we'd all go over the answers.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. For us, it was just like, well, the teacher knew that like everyone's supposed to do it by ourselves, but he was like, I don't care. I'm literally a substitute for one day.
Yep.
Like, what they're gonna do? Tell me not to be a substitute anymore? Oh boy. Like, he just sat there and, like, read a newspaper, like, went on the computer and just hung out. Yeah, because, like, yeah, we just all, like, traded answers that anyone who didn't get it, someone would go over and help them.
Nice.
We all got hundreds on that test. Yeah, that was a good test. Solid test in my book. I think that was a lot of fun. But that's probably the only thing that that I really have ever done. That was a lot of fun. One time in a math class, different math class, Jacob was in my math class. And Jacob he just didn't understand any of the stuff that was on the test. And I whispered to him, drop your paper. And he drops his paper, and I pick his paper up. And I for every type of problem, I did one. And I'm just follow that for everything. And I just nonchalantly dropped his paper again. Yeah.
My grade 9 math, I almost got a guy to pass it.
Right.
He was doing terribly.
Oh.
I almost got someone else to pass. Just been, helping him with all this shit.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do homework, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she just signed homework a bunch of the nights. So I could do it in the 5 minutes before the class started.
Yeah.
So I just sit beside her and I'm like, okay, Tum. This one's this one's this, this one's this, this one's this, this one's this. If you ask why, I'd tell him later. But yeah. He almost got through, and then she caught him cheating on the exam, moved us away.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, so I said the exam. It wasn't the exam for it. It was a midterm test, essentially.
Dang it.
Yeah, she moved him away, and then he failed.
I don't think I've ever. Wait, there was one time in elementary school. It was a history quiz, and in elementary school you have the desk, and then there's a compartment underneath the desk where you put all your stuff.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, the old school ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am awful at history. Always have, probably always will be. And so I'm looking left and right. I'm checking to make sure no one's looking. I reach into my little desk. I go to pull out a paper, and as soon as my hand touches anything in that desk, my teacher goes, "No cheating." I shot out of that desk so fast. I was so scared. Never have I ever done that again.
Dude, kids in my schools are always really crafty. So when we were really little, back in kindergarten, first grade, we had these cardboard borders. But basically, they were cardboard borders. So basically, it was supposed to be oh, you can't see your neighbor's stuff. Yeah, everyone poked holes in them. So you could just look through the hole and see what's going on in your neighbor's paper.
Wait, you actually did things in kindergarten?
I want to say this is first grade. Maybe second grade.
Okay. Because we just played in kindergarten.
I don't remember much about kindergarten, so this had to be first grade, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, probably first grade. Because I remember sitting in a classroom and with the borders up, and then people would punch holes in them, and then and then just look through the hole.
Okay. They're just trying to get rid of cubicle life, man.
Yeah, actually. Oh man.
Actually, one of my friends in my freshman year, but he would have been in geometry. He had one of our friends sitting next to him in geometry, and that friend always cheated off of him, which he was fine with. But there was one time they got separated, and he came in the next day, and he went over to the guy he was cheating off of, and he was like, "Boy, I got a 50 on that test." And the teacher came over, and she was like, "Zach, you need to help him."
Wow. It's
You knew what was going on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the greatest thing. I remember one time so to be fair, this kid bullied me a lot. So we were taking a test and he was cheating off of me, right? And I noticed right away he was cheating off of me. So, I purposely put all the wrong answers for everything. And then I get up, and then he gets up. I take a step, he fully walks and hands his test in, and then I sit back down, after he hands his tests in, and I just did them all correctly.
Nice.
Because what's he gonna do? Like, take the test back and be like, oh no!
Oh, I forgot to answer your question. Sorry. Can I take that back?
It's like, no.
Okay.
But yeah, no, because I just stood up and like I sat back down and erased all the wrong answers and then did them all right.
That's awesome.
That was a great moment of my life. It was like the most passive aggressive thing I could do. That was really when I was maybe, I want to say it was third or fourth grade. I did that. That was fun. Good times.
There was an attempt at playful bullying, and then I punched a kid in the face, and we were in like grade 2.
Yeah, I never really got into fights, really.
Neither did I. It was one hit. I'm done.
Well, that's still... Yeah, okay. Alright, whatever. Yeah.
I walked him to the principal. It was Robert. I walked him to the principal's office. I just lived down the road from him. We were like friends, but he's like swinging me around. I'm like, nope. Made in front of my purple jacket, because I didn't like it either. But I don't care. You can't make fun of it. He says swing me around by it, so I just punched her in the face. I walked her down to the principal, and she's like, what happened? I'm like, you made fun of me. He started swinging me around. She's like, oh. Well, don't hit him again. I'm like, okay. She let me go.
Yeah. Like, he made fun of me, so I punched him in the face. Yeah. Okay.
But then I brought him after. Like, it's not like I just left him.
There's a kid laying down, knocked out, and the fucking, like, cat...
He wasn't knocked out. He was just bleeding a lot, right? Like, his nose is all fucked up. Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny, though. Like, he's just out cold, like, in, like, the cafeteria. It's like, I just think you should know.
We had a large playground.
Okay, yeah.
Like, we had a few acres.
Oh, okay, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we were like, yeah.
So there's no way they would have even seen you punch him, probably.
No.
Nah.
Because there are teachers, like, on duty to keep a couple of them out there, right?
Yeah.
But, like,
there's no way they can cover
they didn't see half the
acres.
shit that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never got into really any fights. For a very long time in school, I was a short, fat kid. So I did get beat up a lot, but, like, it wasn't a fight. It was just, like, I get punched, you know, and then I'm like, ow, this really hurts. I'm gonna go away now.
I'm gonna go away.
Yeah. So that happened when I was in elementary school. Because I remember one time, funny enough, I got called. I was supposed to go to the principal's office, but my brother was in the school at the same time, and they said my brother's name and not my name.
Heck.
And so, like, I'm like, okay. So my brother goes to the principal's office, like, not knowing what's up. And, like, then the kid who punched me is there. And then my brother's there, and he's like, what the fuck is this? And then, like, they're like, oh, yeah, I punched your kid today. And then, like, my brother was like, can I go? Oh, wait, who did you punch? You punched my brother? You dick! But yeah, that was fun. The kid got suspended. That was a good time. And they never asked me to come in or anything. They just were like, okay.
Huh.
Yeah. Little Hydro did not have a good time in school. He didn't. Definitely not. Then I grew up to be the cynical asshole I am today. Yay!
Little Kyle was alright. He was a little more aggressive than he is.
Yeah.
And by little, I mean a lot more aggressive.
Yeah.
Kid flicked my hat off in high school, so I grabbed him by his throat and picked him up into the air with one hand. My friends are standing there looking at me like, what the fuck? There's teachers everywhere. That's in my tap class. I'm like, but my hat.
He flicked my hat up. I really like that hat.
Yeah. I just, like, put it down.
Yeah, by the time I got into high school, no one fucked with me. Because, like, I was no longer a short, fat kid. I had grown.
Well, the older kids wouldn't, because my brother is, like, 4 years older than me.
Yeah. So,
And so, like, when I was, getting in, he was leaving. So they were like, yeah, don't fuck with him.
Yeah. Now, see, my brother was a senior when I was a freshman. You think that would have ended up well for me, right?
Yeah, it did for me.
It didn't end up horribly, except someone lit my hand on fire. On the bus ride home.
Nice.
This kid Rob, like, there was nowhere else to sit. So I'm like, Rob, could I sit next to you? And he's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, cool. And then he's like, can I see your hand? I'm like, sure. So I just like kind of like hold my hand out. And then I'm like, what the fuck? And I look down. My hand's on fire. I'm like, holy shit. And I start going like, patting it out and shit. And yeah.
I got to sit with the older kids on the bus.
Yeah. I mean, like, he lit my hand on fire once, but then I didn't tell anyone, so then we were cool.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go, like, to the principal's office. He fucking lit my hand on fire. It was just, like, he was, druggy would be the nice way to say it. Okay. So he was really, yeah. So, of course, he had a lighter on him.
Yeah.
So he just lit my hand on fire. So I still don't know how he did it, by the way. Because, like, I don't know.
I can do it right now. It's not that hard.
Yeah, don't do it right now. I thought,
oh. So you just, like, let the... Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. It happened, so that's all I know. But no, and then it was like, no. But, like, he wouldn't... Like, he was the type of kid, though, that, like, he was friends with my brother, and my brother was like, fool, if anyone fucks with them, you fuck with them. So, like, he was on my side. Except he lit my hand on fire once. And, you know, I guess it's, like, a token of, that's how he made friends. He lights them on fire. I don't know. You know, it's, I don't really judge what people do.
No one's allowed to beat me but him.
It's like he's mine to beat up.
Yeah, that's what we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, first day on the bus, like, I went and sat back with the kids, and one of them was like, they normally, like, make you, like, stand up and sing. Apparently a thing.
Really?
And I'm like, I'm not about that life. Yeah. Just to embarrass you. I don't know. Some sort. I'm like, not about that life. And, like, one guy was like, no, he doesn't have to do it. The other ones were like, why? Like, that's Mitchell's brother. Like, he's already had enough shit done to him. Like, anything. There's nothing we could do to him. I mean, they're not wrong.
Kyle, you just kind of like shrugged it off, like, yeah, I mean, he's right.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Oh, that's good. That's pretty funny. Yeah. No, but in high school I didn't have any problems. I gotten stronger and bigger in high school, you know, so people were afraid of me than anything. They didn't fuck with me at all. Like, I think it was senior year. I actually, like, the star of the football team basically was fucking with this freshman. So I just walked straight up to him and I'm like, stop fucking with the freshman. and I'm like, I know he's annoying as shit, but just let him be, man. Maybe he'll grow up to not be a douche if you stop punching him in the face all the time.
That was that's pretty good.
Yeah, so he stopped beating up on the freshman, and I literally, like, dropped the one-liner of, like, if you keep fucking with the freshman, then you're gonna have to fuck with me.
Sick.
Heck.
And
you got him.
Yeah, I got him, and then he stopped fucking with the freshman.
I have a couple funnier ones.
Yeah.
I thought somebody was picking on my little brother whenever my little brother started going to school.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, I'm the only one who's allowed to hit him. But, like, no one was hitting him. He was just, like, someone, like jokingly, like, pushed him up against the locker, but I didn't, like, see the start of that. I just saw the end result. So I grabbed the kid, I just fucking throw him up against the wall real hard. And Adam's just like, no. I'm like, oh. Okay, and just like keep walking by. And then
That's great.
Another one. Like I was just like going up the stairs, whatever, and like some kid wasn't looking where he was going and bumped into me. And he turns around and he's new, like, and I was probably grade 12 by then, and he was like grade 9, little, hadn't grown at all. Like, he just bumps into me, and I have like resting bitch face, so it's just like,
Poor
it
kid.
just is like that. He just looks up and he just like his eyes just go wide. He's like, oh no, sorry. He runs away. I'm like, I wasn't gonna. It's okay. It was just funny though, because he was so scared, and I was like, it was fine. Like I just, okay.
Yeah, that's great. So that reminds me, going into like senior year, like for the month before, like in summer, I was told all my friends, I'm growing my beard out. Why? I want to intimidate all the freshmen. And it worked.
Nice.
But no, in our gym class, I picked out the smallest kid in the class, and I go up to him, "Sup, little man?" And he's like, "Hey." I'm like, "You're my friend now, little man. Anyone fucks with you, I got you."
Such a nice thing to do. Like, hey, bud. Just in case anyone comes messing with you, I got
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Because he was by far the smallest kid in the class. Like, he was very small.
Our small kid grew.
He ended up growing. Like, he's actually probably around my height now.
Yeah.
But, like, back then, dude, he was, like, lucky to be 4 foot.
Yeah. Like, one of my buddies, like high school friends was like that. Like he was real small, little hockey player. But like, yeah, and he played football too, but he was just like, he'd just run, right? That's what he did. Like, runs, catches the ball, takes a knee kind of thing. Like doesn't get hit.
Yeah.
It's fine. So like in gym class though, he'd always pick me because I just protect the shit out of him, so he can go anywhere he wants. I'm like, I'll hit anybody. I don't give a shit. This kid's bigger than me. I don't give a fuck. I'll die if I.
That reminds me of playing soccer. I slide tackled everyone and anyone. So it got to the
I
point.
got to skip soccer and play more football or rugby.
Yeah, but like we played, a lot of kids in my class like soccer. Yeah, so I just slide tackle. I loved slide tackling people. It was the only reason why I wanted to play soccer. So just strip everyone. I did it to everyone, especially people I knew. Like guy, girl, doesn't matter. They got slide tackled. Oh man, and it got to the point where the teacher was like, "Yeah, you gotta not slide tackle people." I'm like, "Why?" That's by far the best part.
Yeah, I gotta dip out real quick.
Right.
So I'm gonna leave you two to finish up
All
the
right,
podcast.
yeah. The podcast is only going on for a few more minutes anyway.
We're reminiscing. It's
Alright.
fine.
Okay, well,
Alright.
we'll talk to you guys later.
All right, see you, Nathan.
Yeah.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, no. I just love slide tackling people, and I don't remember why I got angry one day. I was just angry after gym class, and like I just went on a fucking rant and started freaking out about someone to like my gym teacher, and she was just so cool with it. Cause like I was a nicer kid, you know. Like I like to fuck around, but like she knew I was a nice kid. I don't remember why I was so angry. I can't. You know, you just know that you're angry, but you don't know why. I was just angry.
Because teenage angst.
Yeah.
Part of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I was very angry, and like I just like ranted about something, and I know I cursed a few times. Like, and you're not supposed to curse in front of teachers, right? It's just kind of like the deal.
Yeah.
Except I did it all the time in high school because I didn't care. Yeah. But so, going off of high school things, my favorite story about high school that I like to tell is that about my sophomore English class. My sophomore English class, I refused to do homework in. I just did.
Yep.
I just would never do any homework. But when we had the type of teacher that would go by one and be like, "Show me your homework." Okay, flip it over. Let me check it. Okay, and then she would come to me every day and be like, "Anthony, where's your homework?" I'm like, "I didn't do my I didn't," but like I wouldn't say I didn't do my homework. I would tell some sort of story as in why I didn't do my homework, or the fact that I did my homework and it got like taken. And like so basically I did it every day. Yeah, I did it like every fucking day, and then like eventually got to the point where she called me after class and was like, "Look, I get you're not going to do homework, but here's the deal. I will give you 100 in homework if you tell a story every day." I'm like, "Sure." A deal. But it had to be like why they I didn't do my homework.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep. That was good.
Mine did not go that well.
Because I would just go on literally so she's going one by one, right? And I would spend 5+ minutes telling a story. I would just start I made everything up. It would be about ninjas, ghosts, assassins. And they all, the goal was to take my homework and stop me from handing it into this teacher's class. I almost said her name, but, I'm not gonna say her name.
Jesus.
It'd be one by one, all would last, 20 seconds, just checking, and then I'd be telling a story, and she would just stand there and listen to my story for, 5 to 7 minutes. Every class. That was a good time. I enjoyed that.
So... yeah, mine went the opposite.
Oh.
I probably told this one before, but yeah, it was grade 10 civics, so the politics class. He'd assign homework every night, and I wouldn't do it. I didn't do homework.
Yeah.
Because I worked. I worked every night. That's what I did. I did not do homework. I had time to do it there. I just didn't.
Yeah. You're like, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. No, one thing or the other, and I'm choosing to make money instead. So, but for the first little bit, I could do it, just in class before she collected it. I should do the one by one, go to people, same way that you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then see that I was doing it all before the thing, right before she picked it up. She stopped accepting it like that. I'm like, why? What's the difference? It's done. Said no, it has to be done at home. That's why I assigned it as homework. I'm like, well, I don't go home until 11 o'clock at night, so yeah, so I'm not gonna do it ever. It's just not gonna happen. It's oh, all right. Every night you don't, or every time you don't do it, you have to come in here for detention. I'm like, fine, so do you. Because that's how it works.
Yeah.
There anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, every day at lunch for a solid month and a half, we'd just be sitting in that room together.
Yep.
I was fine. I had fucking patience.
Yeah.
Sitting there. This is before cell phones were really big deal.
Yeah.
I still had one. I had a Samsung flip phone. I think I was old enough for that.
Yeah.
I got that when I was 16, so... yeah.
It's great. Did anything ever come of that?
Okay, so I ended up failing the class.
Oh.
Even though I aced every test, and I won my election. But yeah. Failed the class with a 37.
Oh. Homework that important?
Credit recovery. What?
Homework that important?
Sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was enough to take credit recovery for it. So the next semester, instead of taking one of my spares, I took I'd show up to the class. I did correspondence, but I go into one of the classrooms that was for that essentially is where you go for help if you need help with your correspondence work.
Yeah.
If correspondence is you just get the books and do all the work by yourself kind of thing.
Okay.
But yeah, but I think it's my neighbor now actually. But she used to teach by teach I mean she used to teach classes, but she used to sit in that room and be able to help people. But I just went there so I had a time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I go there every morning. I do it all. It only took half a semester to actually finish all the work.
Oh, it's not that bad.
I ended up getting a 70 total in the class because it averages both marks.
Ooh, okay.
Because it averages both marks. I
Yeah.
got a 70.
Yeah, just to put that out there. 35 or whatever. And that, it's like, wait a second. It averages out to 70 what?
Yeah. So that.
Oh, man.
And then I had her the next semester because, well, I didn't start out having her. I was supposed to have her in grade 11. No, grade 12. I guess it would have been. For co-op. I was supposed to have someone else. I had someone else to start. And since I'd done co-op before, they were like, it was like some really old lady. She's known for being kind of a bitch. But yeah, she did co-op. That's what she did. So yeah. Anyway, she told me since I had done this before, I could go and start to work early. I'm like, okay, good, because I have like the job lined up already. I talked to my brother about it. My brother's the one who got me to work there because they haven't taken a co-op student in a long time. And I told him I could start this day. Like, I already went in for the interview, already did all that bullshit. He's like, okay, good, you can start this today or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. Day before that, he goes, no, you can't start tomorrow. I'm like, why? She said, because your logs aren't good enough. Because, like, every day we're supposed to write down logs, like, of what we learned during the day or whatever. Like, but no, it's mostly for, like, what you're doing when you're working. That was all class time. And I ended up bullshitting logs anyway because, I mean, I'd done it all before and it was the exact same fucking shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you fucking serious? And she's like, I'm swearing at her. Yeah. And she's like, yes, I'm serious. And you can't talk to me about it. I'm like, fuck you, I can't. And I walked out. She's like, where are you going? Come back here. I'm like, fuck off. And then I just left. And then I started going to the job. And then I noticed I got transferred to the persons who I had the civics class for. She was teaching the other class. Oh. She had a nice little sit down with me, and she's, Kyle. I'm like, yep. She's being nice now. Can't just tell a teacher to fuck off. I'm like, she fucking deserved it. I didn't say she. Actually, I didn't swear to her this time. Yeah. I said she deserved it. And she's like, I know, I heard what happened. But you can't say it. Yeah. It's like, okay.
It's like, I know she did, but you just can't.
Yeah. And we were good from there. Yeah. Like, it was fine. Like, I had gotten behind on my logs with her, and she just, instead of, like, straight up pulling me out of work, she said, like, do you need a day to do this? I'm like, yeah. Because I'd be, like, a couple weeks behind or whatever. She's like, do you need a day to do this? I'm like, yes. So she's like, okay, you can come in whatever at this time. I'm like, thank you.
Thanks.
Instead of being like, yeah. And it worked out way better for some reason.
Oh, man.
Instead of just the hatred and stubbornness of... Yeah.
That's good. Well, they like that teacher more now.
Yeah. Boring story time with Kyle, but yeah.
No, I love that story, dude. It's like...
TLDR, I told a teacher to fuck off and it worked out really
well. Yeah, it worked out really well. Actually, that does... that brings me to one more story. One more story, and then, like, we'll probably end the podcast then.
Okay.
So, it was sophomore year, again. Eventful sophomore year, now that I think of it.
Which was that? Is that the second year?
Yeah, that's grade 10.
Grade 10, okay.
So, it's grade 10. I'm taking a history class. And, like, for some reason, we get a map, and then we're told to color it. So, instead of coloring it, because doing color, it's not going to do anything to me, I do it in a way that makes sense for me. I do it with pen, and I do, like, light lines, I do dark lines, I do, like, different lines on each one. You know? Like, it was a system that made sense. Yeah. For me, at least. And then my teacher takes my paper and says, what is this? And I'm like, yeah, I did the map. and she's like, no, you need to color it. I'm like, oh, but this works better for me. And she's like, what are you, dumb? Like, you not coloring? I'm like, excuse me, you fucking bitch. I see in black and white, you insensitive cunt. Fuck you. And I walk out of the classroom.
Did you have to call a teacher a cunt?
Yep.
That's amazing. I'm so jealous.
Do you know what happened next, Kyle?
What?
She followed me out of the classroom, begging me to come back.
Heck.
Do you want to know why? Because I would have fucking cost her a job.
Yeah.
She was just insensitive
I'm just
to...
building. She insulted me.
Yeah, she was just very insensitive to a colorblind person in front of an entire classroom.
Yeah.
Like, that is a minority, technically speaking. I would have cost her job, and she basically just begged me to come back.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. For, like, I don't remember what I did. I think, like, I don't know. I was just, like, in the moment, like, of, like, oh my god, what the fuck did I just do? I just walked out of the classroom. Oh, no. Where am I even going now? And as I was about to come in, she comes back, like, running after me.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, hello? What do you want? She was very,
No,
very...
you should never feel bad about walking out of a class.
What?
You should never feel bad about walking out of a class.
Nah. I think that was, like, the only time I ever walked out of a class, though, to be honest. Yeah, I think it is.
Wow.
Because I never, like, I was a very nice and peaceful kid for the most part. And I never got in trouble. Kyle, my entire time in school, like, grade school all the way up to high school,
Yeah.
never got any detentions, suspensions, or anything like that. Not a single one.
I never got suspended. Ever.
I never got a detention, though, either.
Fuck ton of detentions.
Yeah, I
Never
know.
got
You got a
suspended.
fuck ton of detentions from that one teacher you were just talking about.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, it's like I avoided all detentions and stuff because, you know, I was just a nice kid. Like, I didn't do anything to get one.
Well, I was supposed to get suspended for smoking because I was smoking out back.
Yeah.
And you weren't allowed to do that because they changed the back smoking area into a parking lot, and you weren't allowed to do that anymore.
Yeah.
The vice principal was coming out, the one who would give those. The other one was cool.
Yeah.
I flipped the smoke in my hand and put it out of my palm. My friends were looking at me like I'm fucking nuts, and I just straight faced it the whole time. Dropped it inside the garbage can. Like, didn't even matter.
Oh, man.
My hand had, like, there was a scar on it for a long time.
Oh, my God. That must have hurt so bad.
It was pretty painful.
Yeah. Was it worth it?
Oh,
Yeah.
You get suspended. It was like, yeah, 16, 17. Smoking shouldn't have been out there.
I just picture you, like, the cigarette in your hand, you go crush, and it's like...
Yep. Just went... No, it's fine.
It's like, okay.
Um,
It's like, this hurts a lot.
I walked out of one class. Okay, so you were supposed to get detention every, like, 5 weeks or something.
Yeah.
They had implemented a rule like that. I had a lot. And you're supposed to get it 100% every skip.
Yeah.
So there was one time I went to go to my English class, and there was, like, 5 kids in there. I guess the rest of them went on some trip or something. I don't even know. Like, it wasn't even, like, related to the class, but, like, they were just gone.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. I go to walk in, I look around, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he's just sitting there, like, waiting. I look back, and one of my friends is like, he yells down the hallway, "Hey, Roger, wanna go play as one?" I'm like, yeah. Just walk out. Get called down to the vice principal's office the next day. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, what? Like, there was no one in the class, so I left. Like, well, I know since your first skip, so that's good. On the other hand, you have over 100 and some lates. I don't even remember the number. It was over 100. I don't remember how many exactly. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a lot.
Yeah, he's like, can you explain why? I'm like, yeah, I smoke, and you don't let us smoke up back anymore because that causes suspensions. So I have to go all the way across the football field. That makes me late to every class. He's like, oh, why don't you just smoke up front? I'm like, that's where all the fucking skids go. Like, okay. How about we just call it 1? I'm like, yeah, deal. Shook on it. I went in for 1 attention, and then I was good.
That was like 20. That's a lot. That was like at least 20 detentions. Like,
yeah. It's fantastic. Because
it's amazing.
when you still get fun, that's where all those kids are. I don't want to go there.
She's like, how's 1 detention?
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Works for me.
Yeah. So it's honest, right? It's not like I was like, oh, making up stories, because they hate stories.
Yeah.
A lot of our people hated stories. Because they knew you were bullshitting them,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
So, it's funny that your teacher liked it.
Well, it's because they were, like, I wasn't trying to be, like, my dog ate my homework. I purposely was given some really obnoxiously long reason
Like,
that I didn't.
The...
It was basically me saying, I don't fucking care. And I'm not doing my homework, but I'll give you this excuse to do it. Although I didn't do it. Because literally, dude, I would talk about, like, yeah, no, I did it, but I was on my way to class, and right as I was about to step into the classroom, a fucking circle of ninjas stopped me. So I was just sitting in the middle of the ninjas, right?
Okay.
And they were like, stop. I'm like, yeah, what's up? We will let you go. You will live. But you have to hand us that homework. And I'm like, yo, but I really need to get to this class. She really expects me to do this. I need to hand this in right now. And it's like, it's your life or the homework. And I'm like, you know, I would even say in the story things like, you know, Miss Blank really wants me to hand this in today. I know it's due and it's important and it's for a grade, but, you know, I choose my life. So here is the homework. And they're like, it was a pleasure doing business with you. And then they would just like, smoke bomb, gone. And then I walked in the classroom, sat down, and, you know, and then you came over to me and asked me where my homework was. It was life or death. Miss Blank.
At least it was stuff like that. Though.
Yeah, it wasn't like, oh no, I did it, but it's in my other backpack, you know, like,
yeah,
it was legitimately obnoxiously, there's no way I could ever have been taking it seriously, like, I was trying to give an excuse why I didn't do it. It was just like a story time, why the homework isn't here.
As long as it wasn't the, like, oh, I forgot it in my friend's locker, or I forgot it at home,
No, it wasn't
or, like,
that
I
at all.
forgot,
No,
blah, blah,
why do you
blah.
think she gave me, like, a homework grade, Kyle? Because I actually put effort into the stories.
That's fair.
It was great, yeah. Because they weren't, like, the classic, like, oh yeah, my dog ate it, ha ha ha.
Yeah. That's what I mean, like, I'll put on the bus, I'll put my, like,
Yeah.
like that kind of shit. I hated that shit. That shit tilted me, and I was a student.
Yeah, I wouldn't do any of that. I liked one that I told. It was about a ghost, and I'm like, you didn't see it? I'm like, what? The homework ghost. What do you mean? Yeah, no. So right as like you went to I forget the kid's name, but like that kid, I said his name's like desk to check his homework. A ghost came in, and like came up to my desk, looked at me, looked at my homework, looked at me, looked at my homework, grabbed it, and started floating off. And I'm like, no, I need that. Come back, Mr. Homework Ghost. And and it kept going, and it walked right out of the classroom. Yeah. It's like, and she's like, so, and you didn't go after the ghost? I'm like, hell no. I don't know where that ghost is going. Yeah, exactly. That's scary. How do I know where that ghost is going to my homework? I'm not following it. So, yeah, that was awesome. that was my English class sophomore year, Kyle. In a nutshell. Yeah.
I have one more really
let's hear it, yeah.
Okay. So, grade 10 history teacher.
Okay.
Was boring. It was the academic. It was supposed to be the smart personal class. All you had to do was essentially rewrite the textbook.
Oh.
Just read it and quote-unquote summarize, but the summary lengths had to be almost the exact same length.
That's the textbook.
So it was like literally just rewrite the textbook and save you time.
Yep.
So I'm not about that life, so I just kind of nap in there.
Napping's the best in school.
Yeah. Needless to say, I got in a bunch of trouble, but I managed squeaking by.
Squeaking by. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Yeah. And then when I go to walk into his class the next semester, because he also teaches career studies, I walk in the door and he actually, I swear to God, said, "Oh no, not you again."
Oh, man.
From this old-ass fucking history teacher. I couldn't fucking believe it.
He's like, not you again.
Like, yeah, like, I wasn't even that bad. Like, I could have been much worse.
It's like, I just slept in your class. You shouldn't see what the shit everyone else went through.
Yeah. Well, like, not like sleep, but like put my head down, rest my eyes a little, you know?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, I'm not, like, I have music on from my MP3 player that I got upgraded in that year. But, yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah, you know, some
Actually,
solid.
I wasn't even bad. There was way worse kids.
It's like, I just slept.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably was like, he sleeps and he sleeps and he doesn't even do the homework. I hate this kid.
Yeah. All of his shit's late. Like, yeah. Fuck.
It's because, like, I overslept at due date. It's like,
I need a little extra nappy time because it's like right away in the morning and like I work till 11 at night and get home at like 11:30, 11:20, you know?
exactly, like, you need a little sleepy boy time.
A sleepy boy, yeah.
He was a sleepy boy. He should know. He's an old guy. He needs to be a sleepy boy too if he's that old.
Exactly.
You should have been like, we should just make this class nap time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, alright, I'm gonna say that's a podcast. We're gonna end it there. Okay. And
Nostalgia.
yeah, and I think I'm gonna call it High School Nostalgia, the podcast, because like that was like a good deal of like the last hour.
Oh, I have another one, but it's not high school.
Okay, yeah, go for it. We'll
This was literally at work like 2 days ago.
Oh, perfect. All right.
Yesterday, it was Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it's Friday morning, break time. Chris comes out for me to go for a smoke. There's a couple of, like, guys out there, like, straight up lads, too. Like one of them's from the Valley, 100%, like, his accent. It's all the way there. And, like, there are a few drinks in.
Oh, yeah.
And it's morning, but, I mean, it's beer day. And they work, like, EMBA, so it's fine, whatever. They're talking about, like, having to, like, go through ribograms and, like, taking breathalyzer, getting caught with, like, a bunch of weed and stuff like that. And I'm, like, sitting there, and, like, just before I go back in, I'm, like, they just kind of look, they're like, you got anything? I'm, like, I have stories, but I'm an alt and I don't know if I should. And they're like, well, to check my hire you? I'm like, well, yeah. He's like, then you're good. I'm like, okay, I'll tell you next break. So, like, next smoke break, come out, and I start fucking just unloading. Just like, story. Yeah, I had to check a breathalyzer this time, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, cops came over and I had a bunch of weed, like, blah, blah, blah. And, like, another time, blah, blah, blah. And just, yeah. Then I was like, holy shit. And I'm like, yeah.
You're like, yeah, you wanted story time. Hi, I'm Kyle.
Yeah. Hi, Kyle. Yeah.
Oh, man. That's great. Yeah, that's I think that's a perfect way to end it. Like, bring a story that's up to date, you know? Like, it just happened.
Yeah. Totally.
Wait, so Chris goes out with you at smoke breaks?
Yeah. Sometimes he'll be like, hey, Kyle, I need nicotine. I'm like, what? He's like, secondhand. I'm like, okay. Yeah, he comes out on all my smoke breaks.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, because, like, you get smoke breaks then, right, I guess, right?
Well, I mean, like, it still takes up regular break time. I just do it. Like, you know what I mean? I'll take, like, 2 smokes instead of having, like, a 15-minute break period.
Okay, yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
But it's just funny. It's just like, yep, Chris goes on smoke breaks all the time. What? He smokes? No.
Yeah.
He doesn't smoke? Wait, then why is he in smoke? He just does. But, okay.
Yeah. Because, like, depending on, like, how busy we are or whatever, like, I'll go and have one that's, like, 3 minutes, like, flat out. And then I'll take, like, a 12-minute break instead of a 15-minute break.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense, man. Sounds like a good old time. Alright, I am gonna close this chapter of background noise up Actually, no, we're like 50 seconds away from making it 2 hours.
Oh fuck!
Okay.
Really great there.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Just wait. I'll talk about. It was a good episode. Tonight's episode was pretty good. It was a fun
We got a couple
3-person
Snapchats
podcast too. I'll say it was fun.
Mostly a 2-person podcast.
Yeah, Nathan didn't talk a lot.
Yeah.
But
and he's also not here right now.
yeah, he's not here actually. Didn't talk a lot, and yeah. But it also is cool to know, Kyle, that we could carry a 2-person podcast if need be in the future. That's good to know.
Yes.
Good to know, because we could just talk about Critical Role.
Shit. Yeah. Oh, that. Yeah. I'm fucking. Let's go for another hour.
No, but
Yeah.
yeah. That's all right. We hit 2 hours. Right about now. Okay.
Peace out.
Yeah. All right. So this has been Backrooms episode 194.
Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
it's 194. So many episodes, man. Like I don't even know
Much
half
many,
the
much
time
many.
anymore. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for being on, Kyle. And bye.
Boing.